Take 5 times 6 to get 18. So I'm so sorry. I'm going to take 3 times 6 to get 18. What two numbers multiply to give you 18 and add to give you 11? It'd be x plus 2 and x plus 9. Remember, because the leading coefficient is different than 1, I need to put that underneath both. 2 divided by 3 does not reduce, so I push the 3 up. 9 divided by 3 reduces to 3. Done. They're not asking you to solve, just to factor. Both of these contain an even number, so I can divide a 2 out. I can divide out 3 x's, and what would I be left with? So after I factor out 2x cubed, I'd be left with x to the 4th, subtract 16. 2 times 16 is 32 with 3 x's. Not done yet. This breaks into x squared and x squared because I have subtraction, and because this is a perfect square, it's plus 4 and minus 4. Still not done. 2x cubed, then it's x squared plus 4, and this breaks down because x squared can break into x and x. 1's plus 2 and 1 is minus 2. This is the difference of cubes. 5, 5, 5, x, 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 6, 6, 6. So 2 spaces and 3 spaces. Bring down a 5x and bring down a 6, and this symbol remains in here. This is always addition, and what is here will be opposite here. So I've used a 5, an x, and a 6. 5 times 5 is 25, x times x is x squared, 6 times 6 is 36. How do I end up with this? I multiply these, forgetting about the signs. 5x times 6 is 30x. Oops, sorry, 30x. There we go. Moving over to number 4. Number 4 is going to be factoring by grouping. In this first section, I can take out an x squared, and I'm left with x minus 2. Take x minus 2 and back, put a little question mark in front. What times x gives you 9x? Positive 9. Is 9 times negative 2 negative 18? Here's what they have in common. Here's in front of the first, here's in front of the second. Why can't I go any further with this particular parentheses? No subtraction. Okay? In here, can you take 192 for me and divide by 3? Does 192 divided by 3 give you a nice answer? Yes. 64? Okay, so let's divide by 3. All right, and let's ask ourselves, does 64 break down evenly? It does. It breaks into x squared and x squared, and 8 times 8 is 64. We can do that because this is a subtraction as well. One's positive and one's negative. Now, why can't I go any further here, even though up here I went further? Because 8 doesn't evenly break up. It's not a perfect square. Okay, over here, 81 breaks into 9 and 9. 16 breaks into 4 and 4. X to the 4th is x squared and x squared. One's positive, one's negative. Can't go any further here because it's addition. Over here, it's going to be 3x plus 2 and 3x minus 2. In front is 9x squared plus 4. Okay, down below, factoring by grouping. Take out a 10x squared. Left with x plus 2. X plus 2 and back with a little question mark. What times x is x, and is that same number times 2 also 2? It is, so you're going to add 1. They both have an x plus 2. In front of the first is 10x squared, in front of the second is a 1. Okay, I can see that 50 and 32 are both even. Let's try dividing by 2. So I'm going to factor out a 2. I'd be left with 25x squared minus 16, and they are both perfect squares. 5x plus 4, 5x minus 4. What multiplies to equal negative 40 and combines to give you a positive 39? X plus 40 and x minus 1. Put a 4 underneath both and reduce as possible. This reduces to 10. This can't reduce, so I push up the 4. Down below, okay, this is like having a square. So this is going to be x squared and x squared. What multiplies to give you 9 and combines to give you negative 6? -3, and -3. They multiply to give you positive 9, combine to give you a -6. What's another way I can write this? X squared minus 3, quantity squared. Number 11. Okay, 16 breaks into 4 and 4. 25 breaks into 5 and 5. I can do this because of subtraction. One's positive, one's negative. Now this x to the 8th, oh, I can see I should have done something first. Let me come back here. See how they both have an x to the 8th? Let's pull that out first, x to the 8th. Then I'm left with 16 minus 25y to the 6th. Okay, so let's break this apart. This breaks into 4 and 4, 5 and 5, one's positive, one's negative, and I can evenly break y to the 6th into y to the 3rd and y to the 3rd. Breaks into 4 and 4, 11 and 11. One's positive, one's negative. X to the 4th breaks into x squared and x squared. Y to the 6th is y to the 3rd and y to the 3rd.